Hello everyone and welcome back to another Disney video. This is going to be a compilation of my Disney live action hater rant videos that I made in the past. This is volume 1. This is going to go from my first video, which was called Jungle Book 2016 got ranted on by Lord Falco, to Aladdin got ranted on, and going through my first videos of the Disney live action hater rant series. I might bring back the Disney hater rant videos, quote being might, because there really isn't anything interesting going on at the moment. I mean, we all know that the live action Disney Snow White failed at the cinemas. Like, no one showed up, which is just crazy. Like, I feel bad for the cinemas that thought Snow White was going to be, well, not successful, but at least get people in seats. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, I've rambled on enough now. Before the video begins, please do not attack, harass, or bully anyone in this video. And yeah, let's get on with the compilation. Hello guys, it is me, the Ranty Wolf, and today I found this video on YouTube called the Jungle Book 2016 Movie Rant and Review, and this video is by Lord Falco, I think that's how you pronounce his name, and this video was posted 2 years ago. And it has 2,098 views. So yeah, let's watch this rant of his, shall we?
Oh yeah, before I get into the video, I just wanted to say sorry about the noise in the background. There's nothing I can do about that. So yeah, sorry.
Well, I just got back from watching the Jungle Book 2016 version, and boy do I hate that I have to say 2016 version. Call it something different, anything slightly different from the animated version, that way I don't have to say 2016 at the end of it. And yes, I want to say 2016 at the end of it, because these are two completely different movies. Not very much in plot structure, well, kind of in plot structure, but boy are they different. Let me just preface this by saying, I didn't like the Jungle Book 2016. I liked the original, but I really didn't like this one. Yeah, I'm one out of the 9% audience and 5% critics, according to Rotten Tomatoes, that didn't like this version. My God, this version got high praise. Some people were even saying it changed movies forever.
Okay, fair enough. You liked the Disney animated classic of the Jungle Book. That's fine. I have no problems with that. And of course, Jungle Book 2016 and the animated Jungle Book are completely different films, because Jungle Book 2016 is a remake. It doesn't follow the canon to the animated classics. The two Jungle Book films work like the multiverse theory. Alright. Jungle Book 2016 is set in an alternate universe, and the animated version of the Jungle Book is set in another universe.
Critics, according to Rotten Tomatoes, that didn't like this version. My God, this version got high praise. Some people were even saying it changed movies forever. Although granted, I think even...
Well, what you're saying is complete dog food, because I think that Jungle Book 2016 changed films forever, right? Because live action does a really, really, really great job at bringing stories and characters to life, alright? Live action is like basically what would happen, you know, if, you know, these characters felt real, you know, because live action feels that you're like in a world where you could basically be a part of the adventure. And that's exactly what Disney went for. That's exactly what Disney went for today. A live action remake.
They put the new Star Wars movie, well, I guess it's not the new one anymore now, is it? I think it came out in 2015, I don't know, nor do I care. I think it was the 7th one? Yeah, that sounds right. I didn't like that one. It was bad fan fiction, but boy did they rate it high as hell. They've also given Captain America Civil War a 90%. And granted, it was a great movie, but boy did it not deserve a 90%. Either way, this is not a talk about Rotten Tomatoes. This is a talk about the Jungle Book 2016 movie. Milk to help me. There were a lot, and I mean a lot of problems with this movie. Maybe one day I'll go more in depth, but let me just throw out a few of the more major problems. First of all, the giant monkey, I think he was named Louie, which just made me think of Louis C.K. Kind of look alike. No, I'm just kidding, Louis. Just kidding. Great fan of your work. Really quite funny man. But the problem with him was he started singing during his little speech. And they did that purely because the animated version did it. They did a lot in order to try and please the fans of the animated version, even though this movie is nothing like the animated version.
It's just like I said before. Jungle Book 2016 and the animated Disney Jungle Book are in separate universes. Just like the new Jungle Book film that's coming out, Mowgli Legend of the Jungle is in an alternate universe, which I actually might do a video on Mowgli Legend of the Jungle. I might do a video on it probably tomorrow. But so yeah guys, that's it. I'm going to basically make a part 2 of this video because this video is like really long. Like his video is like kind of like 17 to 16 seconds. And yeah, so see ya. No, sorry, 16 minutes long. So yeah, I'm gonna do a part 2 next time. And yeah, see ya, and hope you have a good day. Hello guys, it is me, the Ranty Wolf, and today I'm going to be doing the Jungle Book Rant Part 2. If you haven't seen Part 1, I will leave a link down in the description down below. Now, let's get into this rant video. Oh yeah, before this video begins, I just wanted to say, I actually did a video, similar to this, but iMovie wouldn't let me, censor, beep the swearing, because the censor beep, that I have, I got it off of iButton and iMovie don't like each other anymore. Yeah, so sorry I can't take out the swearing. So, yeah. Let's get on with the rant.
2016. I like the original, but I really didn't like this one. Yeah, I'm one out of the 9% audience and 5% critics, according to Rotten Tomatoes, that didn't like this version. My God, this version got high praise. Some people were even saying it changed movies forever. Well, that's bullshit. Although, granted, I think even the 95% of critics who saw it wouldn't say that. That's a little ridiculous. I've learned that I shouldn't really trust Rotten Tomatoes that much. They put the new Star Wars movie, well, I guess it's not the new one anymore, now is it? I think it came out in 2015, I don't know, nor do I care. I think it was the 7th one? Yeah, that sounds right. I didn't like that one. It was bad fan fiction, but boy did they rate it high as hell. They've also given Captain America Civil War a 90%. And granted, it was a great movie, but boy did it not deserve a 90%. Either way, this is not a talk about Rotten Tomatoes. This is a talk about the Jungle Book 2016 movie. Milk to help me. There were a lot, and I mean a lot of problems with this movie. Maybe one day I'll go more in depth, but let me just throw out a few of the more major problems. First of all, the giant monkey, I think he was named Louis, which just made me think of Louis C.K. Kind of look alike. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Great fan of your work. Really, quite funny man. But the problem with him was he started singing during his little speech. And they did that purely because the animated version did it. They did a lot in order to try and please the fans of the animated version, even though this movie is nothing like the animated version. So make up your mind. Either make this a love letter to the people who liked the first one, or make a new fucking movie. You have this weird little combo you're trying to do with the two that does not work. Because he starts singing in the middle of it, but they made the monkey so much bigger than he was in the animated version, and so much less mobile, and more intimidating, and a bigger presence, literally and metaphorically, so that when he starts singing, it's just silly. It's not fun, it doesn't fit the character at all, it's just random and silly, and boy did I hate it.
I didn't think so. I thought King Louis was pretty good, and especially he was like big, like he's in a big orangutan type of monkey thing, and yeah, I thought King Louis's appearance looked pretty cool, and I liked the song as well. It's not one of my favorite songs, but heck, it was good.
Other problems, like when Bagheera, I think he was called, yeah, I just came out of it, but boy did they not care about mentioning the names much. Bagheera, the panther, said to Mowgli, because a lion is hunting you. A lion. Not a lion, sorry, a tiger. Really don't care about this movie enough to redo this because of mistakes like that. A tiger is hunting you. That's what Bagheera said, a tiger. At that point, which was pretty early on in the movie, I knew it was not going to be that good of a movie. Because they showed that they completely misunderstood Shere Khan's character. And what Shere Khan brought to the animated version. They didn't get it. They didn't get it.
Well, I'm pretty happy that they changed Shere Khan's character. to be honest, Shere Khan looks more good that way, like more, what's the word? Fascinating that way. It gets people like, oh, this villain's pretty good. This villain is like scary to me.
Shere Khan was supposed to not just be a tiger. He was supposed to be the tiger, not just the tiger even, the king of everything. Shere Khan was the one person you didn't fuck with. And they tried to fix this later by having that little conversation between Bagheera and Baloo, where Baloo, which, by the way, can I say Eddie Murphy? Not Eddie Murphy. Put his name on the screen here because I've forgotten. Big fan of him, by the way. I hate that I'm forgetting his name right now. But he mentioned, yeah, the kid told me he's being hunted by a tiger. And then Bagheera said, not just a tiger, Shere Khan. And, Baloo was like, holy shit. And that sort of fixed it a little bit, but for them to say a tiger at fucking all, was a problem. And they sewed off Shere Khan so early because they wanted Shere Khan to explain why Shere Khan was doing what Shere Khan was doing. And yes, I'm saying Shere Khan every time I refer to Shere Khan because that's how you should fucking do it. Shere Khan was always supposed to be this imposing threat over everything, over the fun parts, the sad parts, the intense parts, over everything. You always knew in the back of your head, there's fucking Shere Khan to worry about. This movie tried to do the same thing by mentioning it every few moments, but it didn't work because very early on they said the wolf pack in its entirety could have taken on Shere Khan. Sort of ruins it. Shere Khan is supposed to be the thing nothing can stop.
Just because Shere Khan is a villain doesn't mean that he's unstoppable. Alright? Not every single villain is unstoppable.
It's kind of the point. And by missing that point entirely and putting in weird things like the entire wolf pack could beat Shere Khan, I don't know why they put that in there, by the way. It didn't add anything, only took away. But putting in things like this, it just ruined all of Shere Khan. Shere Khan was not intimidating anymore, especially considering Shere Khan was already injured by man. There's fucking Shere Khan to worry about. This movie tried to do the same thing by mentioning it every few moments, but it didn't work because very early on they said the wolf pack in its entirety could have taken on Shere Khan. Sort of ruins it. Shere Khan is supposed to be the thing nothing can stop. It's kind of the point. And by missing that point entirely and putting in weird things like the entire wolf pack could beat Shere Khan, I don't know why they put that in there, by the way. It didn't add anything, only took away. But putting in things like this, it just ruined all of Shere Khan.
I didn't think it ruined his character, to be honest with you.
Shere Khan was not intimidating anymore, especially considering Shere Khan was already injured by man. Shere Khan, injured. Well, who the fuck had that bright idea? And let's go on to the red flower. The red flower. Fire. Oh god, fire, so destructive. Fire was there a long time before man. Forest fires were caused by lightning. Fire was, granted, humans are the ones that, controlled the red flower, and they sort of got into that a little bit more when they came to fucking Louis. But everybody, they tried to play it off as though man invented the red flower or fire, and man was the only one who set fire to the forest, because that was a big thing. They showed a forest fire and how destructive that was. That's not caused by man, especially man of that era. That was far more lightning, and lightning did that a good bit. Forest fires were a natural occurrence that sort of reset the forest.
Nah. Fire is kind of man's creation a little bit, but it is true that lightning does start fires even today. You could say that it's lightably insane.
Man came in and fucked up that natural resetter. We didn't, it made no sense. It made no logical sense. I know they want to make man this big change to the jungle that everybody feared. But first of all, everybody should have been fearing Shere Khan, not man. Once again, missing the point there with Shere Khan. But they could have used anything else. They could have used their weapons, their tricks, as the movie called them. But instead they focused on fire.
That's not what Jungle Book is about. Jungle Book is about a boy that has to choose his life in the jungle or his life in the village. That's what every single Jungle Book film series has been about.
Why? Why? That's a thing that happens naturally in nature, is fire. Why'd they focus on that so much? Why? And the message of the movie is be who you are and don't try to be what you're not. Not only was that hammered into your head within the first probably 3 minutes of the movie, over and over and over and fucking over again, was that shoved down your goddamn throat. Roman Reigns' build was better than this. To people who don't watch wrestling, that makes no sense. Just know that that's a big statement. Now, I've been talking pretty harshly about the movie. But honestly, all of these problems aren't that big of a deal. They really aren't. There's a few other problems in about, I didn't cover all of them, like the plot hole of Baloo getting down the mountain, and other such things, like, what the fuck did they do to Ka? Well, Ka was actually okay. Strange casting. Strange all around, really. But okay. But there were a lot of other problems strewn about, but a lot of them didn't matter too much. There was still a lot of good in the movie to counterbalance it. In fact, I'd say all the problems I've talked about and the other ones I haven't so far, none of them really measure out to the good in the movie. The good movie was far more. It was a lot more good. Especially Baloo. Baloo was great. Once again, still can't... I fucking hate that I can't remember the name of the actor. Once again, put him up on screen. He did an amazing job. Amazing casting, an amazing performance. But I still didn't like the movie. I still really hated it. And why, might you ask, did I hate it? Because of Mowgli.
And of course, Mowgli gets the blame. Mowgli! Mowgli! What is it, Grey Brother? Mowgli! Lord Falco said they hated the Jungle Book because of you. You gotta put an end to it, Mowgli. You gotta stop it.
I hated it because of Mowgli. I hated everything to do with Mowgli. I hated the character. The character in this version, not in the book or the animated movie. In this version, I hated the character.
Don't listen to what this guy's saying. This guy's just jealous because Jungle Book 2016 is better than the animated version.
Little details, like the fact that I like the little details of you'd often see Mowgli scratched up and he'd get like new sort of gashes and stuff like that after an event, like, you know, all the monkey scratches on him once he was taken up to the top of the mountain. That was great. Never once did he fucking say, ow.
Yeah, that's because, he probably didn't, he probably didn't, feel the pain, it's confusing.
Fucking Baloo said ow when Bagheera just jumped on him. Just to cross. Not even as an attack. But Mowgli has all these gashes constantly throughout the bloody movie. Not once does he say ow. Little things like that. And boy, that actor. That was a terrible actor. Fucking terrible. But I don't blame him too much because one, he's a little kid. And two, what a fucking terrible script they gave to Mowgli. Fucking awful. Just a bad character all around in this version. In the 2016 Jungle Book. And he was a center point throughout everything. I'm not saying the fucking Mowgli in the animated version was amazing, but he wasn't bad. That was the point, wasn't it? He wasn't either. He wasn't good, nor he was bad. He was just like a little train car taking you through the story, and all the other characters were the focus. By the way, the fucking mini elephant character was just glossed over. A lot was glossed over, yet this movie was still pretty fucking long. I'll put up the full runtime here. No matter what it was too fucking long for everything they glossed over. Which I'm going to get into this real quick, because I forgot to mention it, and I'm still not going to redo it for this movie, was the Scott Pilgrim effect. You know how in Scott Pilgrim, the comic books, it was a lot longer, both plot-wise and, the amount of content there was. So, all of the relationships between all the characters, especially Scott and Ramona, made sense and felt genuine because it had time to develop. But in the movie, that wasn't the case. I fucking hated Ramona because it made no sense. Scott and Ramona made zero fucking sense. The only real relationship that had time to develop was between him and Knives. And this fucking movie, the 2016 version, had that same sort of effect. Baloo and Mowgli became very close, which makes sense for the story, but they just gloss over it. They give a small little montage of them becoming friends that maybe takes up like 5 minutes, and that's about it. Fucking really? That was a huge, major problem. But back to Mowgli. Just hated him. And going through everything with, once again, the Mowgli in the animated version was a train car that just took you through the plot, took you through all the little characters, and was just somebody that you could put yourself onto. It was kind of like Bella from the fucking Twilight movies, but done right. But in this version, he was an annoying little shit.
Do you know what else is annoying? Listening to your rant.
That's all he was. And after the movie finished, I looked at it and I realized, you know what? Mowgli's script and character was terrible, but it wouldn't have been as bad if it wasn't for the acting. But I can't blame the actor because it's a little fucking kid surrounded by green screen constantly. He was the only, actual person standing there. Everything else was CGI. No fucking weirder way to say that. CGI. Fucking hell. But he was the only one, so I don't blame him at all for doing a bad performance. But I realized if everything else is CGI and everything else is green screen, and none of it looks convincing, that like, oh, that's real, but it's all stylized. Everything is like that, so it fits in, except for fucking Mowgli. And the question I had at the end of the fucking movie, why isn't he CGI? Oh, because if he was CGI, it would have just made sense to make it all animated. And that already exists, and the animated version is better.
No, it isn't. Jungle Book 2016 is more better than Jungle Book the animated version. Jungle Book 2016 has more and more story than the animated version does. And that's what makes the Jungle Book 2016 version much better. We see what happens when Mowgli leaves the jungle. And also, that animated Jungle Book had a rubbish sequel.
Going into this movie, I wanted the movie to prove me wrong. I thought it would be bad because it has no reason to exist, and the small changes it would make in order to exist would only serve to make it worse. And for the most part, I was right. Because once again, there's a lot of good in the movie. A lot of good, and it outweighs a lot of the problems, except for fucking Mowgli as shit. The main guy. The guy who's in every fucking scene is terrible. And of course, they messed up all of Shere Khan, which, boy, did that suck. So, coming out of the movie, it didn't surprise me at all. It was shit because the small changes it made from the animated version in order to exist only served to make the movie worse. That's why this movie sucks, and I don't understand the critics. Not after this. Not after this. So the Jungle Book 2016, you can go and fuck off, because you know what I'm going to do? You know what I wanted to do throughout a lot of the movie? I want to pop in the original animated version on VHS. So I'm gonna go do that. Bye, everybody.
Okay, guys, that was Lord Falco's Jungle Book 2016 rant. And, do you know what, Falco? Screw you too, because if you like the animated version of the Jungle Book, that's fine. But you need to keep your opinions to your goddamn self. Now don't try to escape me, haters. I ain't through with you, 'cause I wish you would stop hating on the remake of the Jungle Book. Hello guys, it's me, the Ranty Wolf, and as you just heard from the song, I was singing I Wanna Be Like You, but in my own version, but I kept fouling at it because I suck at singing. And it's okay to suck. Alright, we all suck at life sometimes. But the more you keep trying, the more you get better. But not me though. Yeah, not me. I'm a loser. Don't trust me. I have no friends. Alright, I have no real friends. The only friends I have, and the only friend I do have, is my bedroom. No, I'm just joking. But anyway, today we're going to be looking at a Jungle Book 2016 rant by these YouTubers. Yes, another Jungle Book rant. Isn't that a happy sign? So, here they are.
Welcome to the Devil's Advocate, where we make it our mission to disagree with Rotten Tomatoes. Excuse the new location for these 2 episodes. We got kicked out of our own living room. This week we jump into the Jungle Book, Jon Favreau's new CGI/live action update to the Disney beloved classic. Or is it beloved? Beloved?
It's been charming critics with its gorgeous CGI rendering and old-school popcorn entertainment. Right now, it's sitting with about 95% on the Rotten Tomatoes meter, which is a dang good score.
Let's take a look at this trailer.
Looks pretty, but if you have to play Devil's Advocate.
The Jungle Book 2016 remake is the quintessential style over substance flick that has no right to exist in the first place.
Do you know what else that doesn't have the right to exist in the first place? Your video.
It's a big red alert for this movie. The lead actor is bad. I know he's a kid, but the fact of the matter is, I didn't believe it any time he was supposed to be sad, mad, happy, angry, whatever.
That's not true. In the end of the middle, or in the middle of the end, Mowgli grabs the red flower, runs to the jungle, throws the red flower in the water, and yells, "I am Mowgli, this is my home." And 2, not every single character in films have an emotion.
It just, he didn't interact well with the CG environments, but he didn't even interact well with his own emotions. That's a problem.
It's funny that he's the only real thing in this movie that was shot almost exclusively in an LA backlot with green screens because he feels so fake.
Speaking of real and fake, the CGI environments do look amazing, but a lot of times the animals just don't cut it. And like we said before, the kid just doesn't blend seamlessly. There's all kinds of edges, and there's times in the movie where I felt like I was watching almost like a cutscene from a video game. As much as those environments look gorgeous, it just doesn't always work.
What are you talking about? It doesn't always work. CGI is better than animated. And if I see you, this is a problem. Alright? What do you mean we're fake? We're not fake. We're talking animals, man. My mother's got a whole big pack of wolves. And they're gonna come for you, dude.
It's also just not that entertaining of a flick. It's just a series of scenes over and over again of the kid running from some sort of CGI creature that we know is not going to catch up to him and kill him. It's so easy to tune out of this movie, and unfortunately that's what I found myself doing over and over again.
It's also low-key pretty sexist. It's cool that there's a non-white actor in the lead role, but as far as females go, there's not a whole lot there.
Wait, what? That's not even sexist. Just because there are not that much females in the film doesn't make it sexist. How? Why? And those don't look like fake wolves. They look real. They're animated, but they look like real wolves. So I don't even know what you're talking about them being fake. Why are you saying that, dude?
There's only two female characters. One is this sexy snake, and the other is used as a prop by the villain to manipulate our lead protagonist. He just uses her to get his emotions riled up, but she really doesn't have any purpose other than that.
Did we mention the kid sucks? He really sucks.
Mowgli, you gotta stop him, dude. He's gone too far, dude. You gotta stop him. You gotta end him, Mowgli.
He sucks.
Also, I thought Jon Favreau was supposed to be a good action director. I guess Iron Man 1 was a fluke. We should have realized he doesn't really have the chops after Iron Man 2 and Cowboys vs. Aliens. There are too many scenes in this movie that are cut together way too quickly in order to create a fast pace. It's like watching Quantum of Solace. You don't know what's going on, and it doesn't work.
Overall, this movie is a loud, expensive, and unnecessary exercise in unoriginality. Just stay home and read the book or watch the original movie if you want a more fun and tighter experience for the whole family.
Families around the world, don't listen to him. Don't listen to them. Alright? Jungle Book 2016 is better. Don't read the book version of the Jungle Book, because that's gonna ruin kids' minds.
We'll be back tomorrow or later today to review Criminal, the Kevin Costner thriller that's getting panned.
Thanks for watching, and did we mention that the kid sucks?
He sucks.
Okay, the devil advocates. You need to stop ranting, because I've already dealt with Lord Falco. I'm not dealing with you guys. And note, why are you blaming it all on the actor? And this actor's a kid, right? So, why are you blaming it on a kid? Alright? Why are you blaming it on the actor? Alright? Because this kid put a lot of effort into the Mowgli character in Jungle Book 2016. And I really like his acting. It looks great, it looks good. And I don't... Just why are you hating on this kid? What is your beef? And your Jungle Book movie review isn't exactly a movie review. Here, let me spell out your own title. Why the Jungle Book Actually Sucks movie review. That's not a movie review, dude. It's called a rant, alright? And this is just, no, alright? You need to stop, alright? And this goes for all Jungle Book 2016 haters. If you don't like the film, don't watch it. Just walk away. That's it. That's all you need to do. Grab your popcorn, alright? Sit down on your couch and watch something different. Go and watch Peter Pan or something. No one's stopping you, right? You don't have to make rants on a film that you don't like. Just go home. Get some popcorn. Sit down on your couch and watch something else. there's no point, alright? Because ranting on the film that you don't like is just a waste of time. And it also is just bad. Don't do it. And not just that, Mowgli, Legend of the Jungle is coming out. You can watch that instead of the Disney version. Just don't do it. Let's look at something on YouTube, shall I? What's this? Are you kidding me? Hello guys, it is me, the Ranty Wolf, and today I am back with another rant. Now, I know I haven't done a rant since the day I done the Lion King remake haters rant, but I'm going to do this rant. Now, I found this video called More Disney Live Action Remakes Rant Part 2, and this video is by Ashley Off the Wall, which if you don't know, Off the Wall is technically Michael Jackson. It's Off the Wall was Michael Jackson's album, at least one of his albums. So yeah, this is by Ashley Off the Wall, and his video has got 1.5k. Well, his viewers, yeah, on his views it says 1.5k. This video was posted or uploaded 8 months ago, so I think that was probably before I done the Jungle Book haters rants. But yeah, let's take a look at this guy.
Oh, Disney. You used to come up with the original ideas, and you released so many original animated movies that they were ever made. But then... oh God, no.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to mention, sorry about the Michael Jackson dance. Oh great. Great, you're stealing Michael Jackson's dance moves. I'm gonna sue you for copyright infringement. That was a joke, just in case you guys didn't know.
Hello, everybody. Now, just to let you guys know, this is going to be another rant video of more Disney live actions rant part 2. And why am I doing part 2? Because it got to a point where almost everybody, including myself, are getting so mad about this. I mean, is this the future for Disney now? Making more live action remakes? And I already know why they're doing this. Now, I did said this back in my other video, by the way. It's another cash grab.
You serious?
They're just doing this for money. Yep, they keep announcing and making more live action remakes so that they can make lots and lots and lots of money.
The reason why Disney remakes exist is because we asked for it. We asked for it because the fans, us fans, remake fans, want to relive those memories. That's why Disney remakes exist. It's because of that, not because Disney is cash grabbing their own films.
And like I said, it's just another cash grab. Anyway, remember Beauty and the Beast, the original 1991 animated movie. This is the best Disney movie that was ever made.
Okay, yes. The classic animated original Beauty and the Beast was the best film ever made.
I grew up with that movie, and I always remember that movie. And then the 2017 live action. Oh my god. Now, I have not and never seen the entire movie, but I've only seen two scenes on YouTube. The opening scene and the Gaston song. That's it. Now, I know some of you people are going to say, oh, but you never even seen the full movie. How could you even say this? But anyway, I only seen 2 scenes, but not for long. And what did I think? Now, if you agree with me, that's fine. Or, if you don't agree with me, then that's fine. I don't care, because I'm going to say it.
I disagree. I think, Beauty and the Beast, the live action version, was absolutely beautiful. It was amazing. It looked so good. So good.
Did I really think it was that good? Well, I'm sorry. No, it was awful. I mean, this stupid live-action remake, it should be buried and never be exist.
That's a bit darkly harsh, isn't it, mate?
I'm sorry, but I hate it. I prefer the original 1991 animated version way 10 times better than this.
Okay, if you like the Beauty and the Beast animated classic, that's fine. No one's judging you with that. Alright, that's fine. But leave the live action version alone.
Because this one sucked. So there, I said it. Next, The Lion King. When I heard that they announced that they're gonna make The Lion King live action remake, I was like, what the hell? Like, why? We've already have The Lion King.
Okay. I don't think you really understand. Not everyone likes Disney animated classics. Some of them like remakes, and some of them don't. You see what I'm saying?
It was released since 1994, and everybody's still watching this movie. And even kids, as in today, are still watching this.
Not everyone.
Okay, it's not one of my favorites, but it is still one of the best Disney movies that was ever made. My only favorite 2 characters is Timon and Pumbaa.
Okay. My favourite Disney characters are not exactly Lion King related, but my favourite characters are Mowgli, Grey, Rukcha, Kaa, and Stitch.
And by the way, speaking of Timon and Pumbaa, I also heard that they're not going to put in Be Prepared in the live action remake. Now, this is 10 times worse, because I don't even blame people, the ones that got really mad about this, including this guy.
What? I mean, at least they're having the other songs, but not have Be Prepared? Are you kidding me?
So let me get this straight. You're gonna make The Lion King a live action remake for 2019. You're gonna put all the songs, including new ones, but you're not gonna put Be Prepared in it at all.
The reason why the song Be Prepared has been removed was because it had something to do with Germany, or something to do with the World War, basically, and that's the reason why it got removed.
Way to go, Disney. Way to go.
Oh no, you shouldn't be ranting on Disney remakes. You shouldn't be ranting on Disney. It's the happiest place in the world.
This is even 10 times worse. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Well, they did announce that they were gonna do a live action remake of Pinocchio, right? But guess what? Now it's not gonna happen. So you know what? Good. Oh yeah, just one more thing. I am so lucky that I didn't and I would never buy Disney live action remakes on DVD and Blu-ray ever. Because even if I did, then yep, it'd be a waste of money. So that's why I would never buy them, ever. Because I'm not wasting money buying all this crap. Anyway, screw the live action remakes.
Mowgli, you gotta stop him, dude. You gotta stop Ashley on the wall, man. You gotta stop him. You gotta stop him. No, Gray. Don't worry. Ashley on the wall is gonna be banned from Disney. Huh? He's gonna be banned from Disney. Don't worry. He's gonna be banned from Disney. Huh?
Just watch the originals. The originals are 10 times better than the crappy live action remakes.
No, they are not. Disney animated classics are nowhere better than Disney remakes. Okay, do you want to know why? Do you want to know why Disney live action remakes are so and way better than Disney animated classics? Do you want to know why? It's because Disney live action remakes have more and more story plot, and not just story plot, but also really cool effects and really awesome remastered music. Some of them though. Yeah, that's the reason why live action Disney remakes are so much better.
So, here's my rant for the day. And if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe. My channel is Ashley Off the Wall, and that's it.
So, yeah, that was Ashley on the Walls Disney remake rant video. Okay, and the fact that he's saying that Disney animated classics are better, not true. Not true. Alright, just not true. Disney remakes are better. And I'm not saying that Disney classics are bad. No, they're good. But they're not better than Disney remakes or Disney live action remakes. They're nowhere. The Disney animated classics are nowhere better than Disney live action remakes. So, goodbye. Hello guys, it is me, the Ranty Wolf, and today I am back with another rant. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, another rant. This time, Lion King is getting ranted on apparently by lots and lots of people. Now, of course, I'm not talking about the animated Lion King. No, I'm talking about like the new live action remake of The Lion King that's coming out in 2019. So the reason why The Lion King live action remake is getting ranted on is because of the cast. So let's watch some videos.
Hey guys, today's color commentary I'm going to be very blunt because I need a little bit of a rant. The Lion King remake is something I've been looking forward to a lot since I heard about it. Now mind you, I haven't been crazy about Disney's whole revamp and remake every intellectual property that they've come up with in the last, 80 years. But The Lion King being one of them, I thought there are some possibilities here, especially after seeing the Jungle Book adaptation from last year. And with Jon Favreau doing this one too, it has every reason to be really good. But then it does really stupid stuff that I think is so superficial and idiotic. First of all, we get Beyonce as Nala. Now a lot of people have said to me, well, she's a great singer, and Nala sings, so why shouldn't she? Well, the reason with that being, she's way too high profile. Mind you, her content is terrible. I mean, she's a talented singer, yes, but my God, her music is putrid. She doesn't even have the right to be in the conversation with some of the people she is.
Beyonce is a good singer, but she's not that bad of an actor. And to be fair, you really need to stop doing this, dude. Like, you're really off your edge. I mean, come on, dude. Like, I don't really care if Beyonce is voicing Nala or playing as Nala, and I don't really care if Nala sings Under My Umbrella or Single Ladies. So long as the Lion King franchise is okay, I'll watch it.
But either way, she's a distraction.
Isn't every single fiction and non-fiction female distracting these days? Like Cinder from the Legend of Spyro series, and also Skylanders, Feline from Bambi, Clarice and Zoe from Rudolph, and also Angel from Lilo and Stitch. Whether it's Princess Luna and Nightmare Moon, the most attractive females in My Little Pony. Yeah, so almost every single fiction and non-fiction female character is attractive, even if it is a female celebrity. And I saved the one for the last, Jenna from Vol.1.
It's just, you're going to hear Beyonce's voice every time that you see Nala speak, and it's going to take you out of the experience. You're not going to feel that character. You're just going to say, oh, it's Beyonce playing one of the lions. I guarantee you, nobody's going to remember Nala's name, at least not the kids.
Actually, mate, I think it's in reverse. Kids will remember her name. but adults, not so much. And plus, who cares? No one. No one cares. No one cares what you're saying.
Because they're gonna think, oh, Beyonce. What does Disney do? They double down, and now Seth Rogen is going.
Okay, sorry for making that video short, but I've got a lot of people to watch, so I'm gonna leave that video and you guys can go and watch it yourself. Okay guys, there's gonna be a bit of a change of plan. I'm going to use 3 videos in this one rant video, so yeah, I'm not gonna make it any longer, so yeah, just in case you guys wanted to know.
Really? Disney? Really? Disney? Really? Disney? Really? Disney? I'm speechless. Like, I'm not even angry about this news anyway. You know what? No, that's a lie. I'm still pretty angry about this. I'm really upset with this news. But I'm something more than that, and I hate to be cliche, but this is true. This is how I'm feeling right now. I am extremely disappointed in you, Disney. I am completely flabbergasted that you are showing that you have no integrity anymore, and that you would stoop to remake literally your biggest property, the highest grossing 2D animated film of all time, and you're deciding to remake it as a CGI film.
And what's wrong with a CGI film?
You know, even regardless if it's a CGI film or a CGI live action hybrid, the fact that you're even making it.
Dude, there's nothing wrong with a live action remake.
Hello, my fabulous people. Disney theorist here, Sarah Thompson, and I had to turn on my camera when I saw this because, to be honest, this is probably one of the most stupidest things that I've ever heard, basically in my entire existence. So I was kind of, catching up on some of the Lion King trilogy because I've been making videos for you guys while I've been gone, and I came across this video, and it was they had announced the cast of Lion King, and I already knew who most of the people were going to be for the Lion King cast. Like, I know James Earl Jones was coming back, and all of that, and like Beyonce being Nala and all that, and I already knew all that stuff. But when I was watching the video, guys, one of the things that they said about the new live action when they were announcing who was going to act out as the hyenas, I didn't know any of the people who were going to play as the hyenas, but in the video, the woman said that the names of Bonsai and Ed were being changed to, I don't even know what it is. I gotta look it back up. Their new names are Kamari and Azizi. What? Why?
Because it's time for something new. If the hyenas' names are gonna change, that means it's time for a new timeline. An alternate universe. An alternate universe that may look the same as the original Lion King universe, but different and darker. That's the thing with movies and TV shows. They show you an alternate universe that looks exactly like that other universe, but it's different. That's exactly what remakes are. They are alternate universes that are basically different to their original universe. They might have the exact same story, but each of those stories are told in their own way. As creators used to say, or always say, there are two sides to every story. It was a named guy.
It's not gonna happen. And by the way,
Some of them, like... It's related. Are you kidding me? What's up, guys? Hold on a sec. There we go. I like my screen medium-sized, so it's a little bit zoomed out. So, let's check YouTube, because this is certainly not a forgiven thing. I'm joking, it is forgiven. So yeah, let's check it out. Well, there is one guy, but I haven't checked him out since probably yesterday. I can't remember. There he is. See if I can find this guy. There he is. There's the dude. Remember this guy? This is his first Disney live action remakes rant. Why do I keep making these kind of videos? I'll tell you why. Because people keep ranting on something, or remakes because they don't probably get it, or they just hate it. That's the reason why I do these kind of rants. Especially you, Ashley Off the Wall, you, Michael Jackson knockoff. I'm joking, he's just a YouTuber. But yes, let's go back to revisit his rant, but this time it's gonna be his first rant. Let's check this out.
Why Disney?
Why Disney? Why Disney? It's not Disney's fault. It's not Disney's fault that you're making these rant videos. It's your fault. You're the one who started the rant video in the first place. Stop ranting on my best pal, Disney. Why? I'll tell you why. It's because Disney remakes are the best. And not just that, but they also are enjoyable to families. And also to kids and adults alike. Huh? Oh! Tokens! That's Michael Jackson. He's doing Michael Jackson's dance moves. That's I'm gonna sue you for copyright infringement. That was a joke, by the way. Just like in the last video, I mean, part 1. Huh?
ladies and gentlemen, Disney has announced that they're making more live-action remakes now.
And what's wrong with live action remakes?
And what did I think? I found this really stupid.
What? Who's stupid? Where? Where is stupid? What? What's going on here?
So Disney has announced that they're doing a live-action Aladdin. But that's not it though. They also announced that they're doing a live-action Dumbo.
Yeah, so?
Remember Dumbo? Yep, Dumbo in live action will be directed by Tim Burton.
Okay, and what did Tim Burton ever do to you?
So yeah, there have been so many Disney live actions, and I mean a lot lately. There's live action Cinderella,
Okay, cool.
The Jungle Book,
Fave!
Beauty and the Beast.
Beautifully fantastic.
Yeah, that's all I can think of. Okay, here's the thing, right? If there's some kids out there, as in today, because right now we're in January of 2018. Okay, some kids remember the original.
Yeah, some kids, not all kids.
Or they watched the original. Now, what if there are some kids, as in today, the ones that they never watched the original, or they don't know the original?
Yeah, and is it their fault? No.
But my question is, why can't they just show them the original? So that the new kids, like the whole young generation, can know the originals a lot more.
Not everyone likes the Disney animated classics. Some of them want a retelling of the Disney classics.
In a way. But instead, what does Disney do? Disney people right now, they're like this. Oh, we don't have any ideas, so you know what? Let's just make more live-action remakes. Okay, good idea. And why is Disney doing this? Yes, people, it's another cash grab.
That's really funny, Ashley. Off the wall. That's really funny. You're a good joker. We don't cash grab. We mouse grab.
They're just doing this for money.
Oh, yeah? Well, if Disney's just cash grabbing and we're doing this for cash, then why do we entertain children?
They're doing this to make tons of money. I would guess $100 billion.
Okay, that's probably how much they get a week or something. But you can't call a remake, a live action remake, a cash grab.
I guess. Now, I don't hate Disney. I still love Disney.
Me too. I still love Disney as well. Even when I was a kid, I loved it. So, I guess the past follows you, I guess.
I do. I love the originals. But I hate what they're doing right now.
Then stay away. Stay away from the Disney remakes and only watch the Disney animated classics.
And yes, people, I hate the live action remakes. I'm sorry I said that, but I hate the live actions.
Okay, fair enough. But don't rant. Just stop ranting. It's not a good sign.
I love the originals.
Okay, you like the originals. Doesn't bother me. I liked the original Lilo and Stitch too. Before the anime series of Stitch came out. Even though I liked the original Lilo and Stitch, but I liked the anime Lilo and Stitch as well. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, the anime Lilo and Stitch is just called Stitch, which means it's, yeah, and Stitch, the series Stitch, is basically a sequel to the original Lilo and Stitch series. So Lilo and Stitch 1, Lilo and Stitch 2, Stitch has a glitch. The third Lilo and Stitch film called Leroy and Stitch, and also Lilo and Stitch, the TV series before the anime Stitch series.
The original animated versions are 10 times better.
No! Disney remakes are better than animated classics! Right, Mickey? You got it, Gray!
So Disney, please, stop.
No! We will keep doing remakes forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever until we stop!
Just stop already.
Never! Ha-ha!
I really don't want to make this video, but I had to. I have to get it out. Why? Because I couldn't take it anymore. Anyway.
Okay then, Ashley, off the wall. You need to stop doing rant videos on Disney remakes, because it would make your situation a lot worse, and not just that, but actual people will start ranting on your video, not just me, but also the whole entire Disney remake fandom. And when remakes and live action remakes are about, people get so protective of their film franchises, so be careful. Hello guys, it is me, and today I'm going to be doing another Disney hater rant. So you guys must be thinking in your mind, oh man, is it ever gonna stop? Do you want me to answer the question to that? Or answer the statement to that? Never. It's never gonna end. People are never gonna stop ranting on Disney remakes or any type of Disney movie they watch or get their hands on. They're never gonna stop ranting on any type of Disney movie. Just when I thought that these Disney rants were over, they aren't. They really aren't. So I'm gonna keep doing these Disney hater rant videos. So I found a ranter who wanted to do a rant on the live action Disney Aladdin that's going to be coming out in 2019, and he is just priceless. Let's have a look.
I apologize to you if this video comes off kind of ranty, but I am sorry. I just saw this new.
This guy is just skidding around his room, making some squeaky noises with his shoes. At some point, he's going to mash up his shoes so bad that they're going to end up looking like flip-flops. Even I can do better skidding than that.
Aladdin 2 trailer for the live-action Disney remake. Let me start off with my preference on Aladdin. It was never one of my favorite Disney movies. Haven't seen it in at least 2 years. I think it's a good movie.
Okay, fine. Makes sense. Aladdin is not the best movie for me either. Even though I like it, it's not one of my best favourite Disney movies.
Doesn't mean I have to like it because it's a good movie. You see, there are good movies, and then you cannot like that movie because it's not something you personally enjoy, but it's a good movie. So gosh darn it. Either way, I didn't want a remake of this. And, I know no one can recapture Robin Williams. I don't get why they didn't just do him, Robin Williams, CG. You just do a CG genie, like a special effect. Yeah, you do, because they were going to do the same movie anyways, again. Might as well just do him CG.
Yeah, but the problem with special effects is that it takes a really, really, really long time to edit and is probably a lot of money. And I don't think that the Disney live action remake of Aladdin is going to have the exact same story as the animated classic Aladdin.
Dub it, and then dub all the lines with that CG character with Robin Williams line. But no. Disney didn't want to do that. They did not want to do that. Because that would have been too difficult.
Now, I don't think that's the reason why Disney didn't add Robbie Williams' voice in the Disney live-action remake of Aladdin. I think the whole reason why they didn't go with that was because, A, it would basically take a lot of time to produce, make, or edit, or B, it would be a lot of money to put Williams' voice in the remake of Aladdin.
I am so sorry if this video comes off really ranty, but I am so, what the hell is this?
Aladdin! Huh?
We are in 2018, and I know people get mad when you complain about special effects in movies. Because it's a technical side thing. Anything that's technical, people don't have a problem when you complain about it. I'm sorry, special effects are an amazing part of movies, and they need to be good, and I'm sick of it. 2018, you can make way better visual effects than you were making before, and so when bad visual effects pop into your theater, in your whatever, unless it's direct-to-video, it's inexcusable. It is absolutely inexcusable.
Wait, what? What are you talking about? Huh?
Just flat out. It's not okay. So in this trailer, we have some of the worst CG in a trailer. Now, I get CG's not finished, but it is abysmal. It looks like a PS3 video game.
Oh my god, no.
And this is the trailer, okay? Trailers at least have somewhat of what the movie's gonna be like when it comes to special effects. It's a tease to what it's gonna be like. This is abysmal. It's laughably bad.
Wait, what are you talking about? Aladdin 2019 is the best movie you're gonna ever see. Huh? You know nothing. Or something. I don't know. Huh?
And it's just a dumb trailer. They kind of redo the thing what they did with the Dumbo trailer, where they kind of do fake little updated versions of the original songs over it, which, you know, that's the point. They're trying to get you in that nostalgic feel. It's like, I remember Aladdin. Oh my gosh, it's the Aladdin songs. Oh, yes. They're trying to do that, and it ain't working.
All lies. Huh?
Because I did not check the comments, but there was enough hate just when these images popped online for this movie. It just, oh, this is going to be the worst Disney remake. I'm calling it. It's going to bomb. It's going to be the worst one.
Liar. Huh?
And I've not liked a single one of them. And as for once, people might agree with me. This is abysmal. Please, Disney, just cancel this movie now.
Never. Huh? We're never going to cancel the Disney live-action remake of Aladdin. You will probably watch this, and then when you probably do, you're going to be like, oh my god, Aladdin 2019 is so cool. I want to watch this again because it was the best movie that I've ever seen in my entire life. Why did I even bother making a rant on it?
Please, don't make the same mistake you did with Solo. Release it at a bad time to make even less money than you would have made and make a garbage movie. Please, just don't. Just don't. Cancel it. Do it, please. Please, 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 please.
No!
I know they won't. Disney wants to remake every film in their library.
Well, yeah. The reason why we do that is because people want to see their favorite Disney movie and character back into the spotlight. Huh?
To steal every cent away from those stupid idiots who just want to relive their stupid childhood because they can't understand that new things need to exist.
Did you guys hear that? He called you an idiot and he called your childhood stupid. Dude, I don't know about you, but you can get a lot of hate just for saying that.
Because you cannot keep watching the same crap all the time.
Do you really want to know the reason why we stopped watching Disney animated classics? It's because we've already seen them and we already heard their story. But now, in 2019, Disney is going to retell those stories over and over. Like, the reason why we have Disney live action remakes, it is because we want to see our child films and heroes return to the live action big screen. If I'm making any sense. Like, I would repeat that, would not like to watch a Disney animated classic and rewatch it over and over and over and over again. Do you want to know why? Because once I watch that Disney animated classic over and over again, it's going to get boring. And you can tell that won't be fun.
It's disgusting. Okay, this movie is going to be so bad. Will Smith as the genie?
Cool. I don't mind Will Smith playing the genie. Does anyone else?
It's like the last shot in this trailer, and it's just ugly. It's stupid.
Wow, dude, it looks like you need some stew therapy. I'm not funny at all.
It's a joke that's really dumb.
Okay, just need to check how long I've been doing this video for. I've been doing this video for 10:49.4 minutes.